You're just gonna bring it up and then, okay, we'll discuss it and then, okay, now I'll make a motion.
You can go down and look at it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you read the things online?
Events.
Yeah.
Good, how are you? Merry Christmas.
Some things
You all
can't
ready?
fix.
You've still got some.
Yeah.
Not ready?
I wish you would have drove in the hole.
Well, there's a sign there that says road
Well, that was
closed.
my thing, if they go to the hole, we can at least give them a ticket, because they're still gonna be there when we get there.
Oh. So it came to you and then you got it.
What they destroyed, they're going to
That makes no sense to me.
Oh, so you.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, oh, that's good. I gotta finish up some cards.
So I'm asking my motions to put it on beginning of the first of the year.
Yep, I'm good.
I'm about to call to order the December 22nd special meeting of the Martins Ferry City Council. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the prayer by the clerk.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let us pray. Dear Lord, we ask your blessing tonight on this council meeting. Grant our city leaders the wisdom, patience, and understanding to make the best decisions for our city and its people. Amen.
Amen. Have a roll call, please.
Mr. Hunker.
Here.
Mr. Eshman.
Here.
Mrs. Armstrong. Mr. Rogers.
Here.
Mrs. Gezzo. Reverend Agnew.
Here.
Mr. Schramm.
You should have all received copies of the minutes of the last meeting. Are there any additions or corrections? If not, then they will stand approved as received.
Yeah.
What you pretty much do.
Yeah.
This meeting was called as a special meeting for discussion of legislation and any business that council can properly address. So we will dispense with the remainder of the things we normally cover on the agenda. And we'll move on to legislation.
The first one, an ordinance to make appropriations for the expenses of the City of Martins Ferry, State of Ohio, during the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2025, and declaring an emergency.
We have received this piece of legislation on December 18th. We do not need the 72-hour rule. Only the suspension of rules would be necessary. Mr. Schramm.
Make a motion to suspend the rules.
Motion by Mr. Schramm that we suspend the rules. Do I have a second? Second by Reverend Agnew. Is there any discussion? If not, we'll have a roll call vote.
Mr. Schramm.
Yes.
Mr. Hunker.
Yes.
Mr. Eshman.
Yes.
Mr. Rogers.
Yes.
Ms. Yezzo. Reverend Agnew.
Yes.
By your action, you have suspended the rules for the 3 readings. What's the further pleasure of council? Mr.
I
Rogers.
make a motion we passed as read.
Mr. Rogers makes a motion that we pass the ordinance as read. Do I have a second? Second by Mr. Hunker. Any discussion? If not, have a roll call vote.
Mr. Rogers.
Yes.
Ms. Yezzo. Reverend Agnew.
Yes.
Mr. Schramm.
Yes.
Mr. Hunker.
Yes.
And Mr. Eshman.
Yes.
And that ordinance is declared passed. That would be the ordinance for the end of 2025.
Second one, an ordinance to make temporary appropriations for the expenses of the City of Martins Ferry, State of Ohio, during the first quarter of the fiscal year, ending December 31st, 2026, and declaring an emergency.
Council's heard the reading of the ordinance. What's the further pleasure of council? Mr. Rogers?
I make a motion we suspend the rules.
Motion by Mr. Rogers, we suspend the rules for reading the ordinance. Do I have a second? Second by Mr. Schramm. Is there any discussion? Not, have a roll call vote.
Mr. Rogers.
Yes.
Ms. Yezzo. Reverend Agnew.
Yes.
Mr. Schramm.
Yes.
Mr. Hunker.
Yes.
Mr. Eshman.
Yes.
By your action, you have suspended the rules. What would be the further pleasure of council? Mr. Eshman.
I make a motion we pass the ordinance as read.
Motion by Mr. Eshman that we pass the ordinance as read. Do I have a second? Second by Reverend Agnew. Any discussion? If not, we'll have a roll call vote.
Mr. Eshman.
Yes.
Mr. Rogers.
Yes.
Ms. Yezzo. Reverend Agnew.
Yes.
Mr. Schramm.
Yes.
Mr. Hunker.
Yes.
The ordinance is declared passed. That would be the ordinance covering next year, the first quarter. Next one is a resolution.
Resolution accepting the amounts and rates as determined by the Budget Commission and authorizing the necessary tax levies and certifying them to the county auditor.
Council's heard the reading of the resolution. Mr. Hunker.
I'll make the motion, we suspend the rules, please.
Motion by Mr. Hunker to suspend the rules. Do I have a second? Second by Mr. Schramm. Is there any discussion? If not, roll call vote, please.
Mr. Hunker?
Yes.
Mr. Ushman?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Ms. Yezo?
Yes.
Reverend Agnew?
Yes.
Mr. Schramm?
Yes.
By your action, you have suspended the rules. What would be the further pleasure of council?
Pass as read.
Reverend Agnew motions, pass as read. Do I have a second? Second by Mr. Eschman. Any discussion? If not, we'll have a roll call vote.
Reverend Agnew?
Yes.
Mr. Schramm?
Yes.
Mr. Hunker?
Yes.
Mr. Ushman?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Ms. Yezo?
Yes.
And that resolution is declared passed. There being no further legislation that I'm aware of, we'll move on to miscellaneous business. Mayor, did you?
Yes, thanks, Madam President. Madam President. Years of service. We want to present Black for years of service. Ms. Davis been here as long as I have, but she stayed. I come and go, and we actually went on council, I think, in 2000 or 2000, so we're kind of the dinosaurs here, along with Mr. Hunter. So we've been together a long time, on a lot of conversations. This is a happy, sad day for the city of Martins Ferry. So I want to present with a plaque. This is Cheryl Christine Davis for the love of her family, friends, and especially for the dedication to the city of Martins Ferry. 25 years serving as council member. And rather than council, Christine is staunch leader who worked with the administration, the city council, and the city of Martins Ferry, plus the citizens of our community. 25 years serving the city of Martins Ferry City Council. And with the 31st day of December of 25. Mayor John Davis. And one other thing we have is Christie has a handy tool up there. You guys seen earlier when we was talking to me, just like kind of tapped it down. I was pretty mild for Miss Davis. She likes to hit me with it all the time. So in her departure, we're gonna give her 25 years of service. She can take the gavel with her.
That's
Robert better watch out.
Robin, you're welcome. But for years of service, it's unprecedented, and nobody can ask for a finer president of council or a final council member. And she's gonna be truly missed by the city of Martins Ferry and all.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Appreciate everything you done.
You aren't going to believe this, but for once, I'm speechless. I can't think of a thing. On and on and on, I know.
Thank you, everybody. I don't know what to say. It's been like one of the great thrills of my life to be president of Martin Ferry City Council. My mom and her family, they grew up here. They went to Martin Ferry High School, I went to Mount Pleasant. And I never dreamed, growing up. We say that all the time. Robin says, I bet you never thought growing up in a little town in Mount Pleasant that you'd be president of Martin Ferry City Council. No, and I appreciate the trust of the people and all the people in this room, the councils that came before you. Just been fabulous to work with. And Chief, good luck to you in this new year that you're coming into, and how much I wish I were here that much. But I'm sorry in that respect that I won't get to spend more time. But good luck to all the new people coming on, and thank you for your patience with me, your helping me to learn so much through the years about the city and how government works. And for all of this, I just can't thank you.
Christie, also members of council and administration, and to give them appreciation for being here for 25 years.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you all so much.
I would have to, confirmation on hand out to some outgoing council people, some have been here a long time, some a shorter period of time. And, sorry, Ms. Davis, the first one is yours.
Oh,
Bad enough.
oh my.
So it's from the Office of the Mayor proclamation, whereas the administration of the City of Martins Ferry, all the citizens would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge Ms. Christine Davis for her years of service, Martins Ferry City Council in multiple terms, whereas Ms. Davis had many important decisions that were made during her many years of service, one that detrimental was the approval of much needed upgrades to the City of Martins Ferry water plant. Ms. Davis spent countless hours with engineers, employees, city administration to make updates possible, whereas Ms. Davis also dedicated time and energy behind scenes delegating new ideas to improve the city and for its citizens. And whereas Ms. Davis presided over Mayor's Court multiple times, as well as being knowledgeable in court proceedings and procedures. That's where the gavel come in. Therefore, I, Don Davies, Mayor of the City of Martins Ferry, in recognition to hereby proclaim Ms. Davis a vital public servant. She has been an asset to both the city of Martins Ferry and its citizens. Ms. Davis has displayed a clear mind and great ideas for moving Martins Ferry forward. She continued dedication to service the city is very much appreciated and will be greatly missed by all. In witness, therefore, I here on to set my hand and cause the seal of the city of Martins Ferry to be affixed this 22nd day of December, 2025.
Thank you, John.
I have one for Ms. Lawrence, but she's not here today. Mr. Rogers can come forward, please. Mr. Rogers also has been a long-term council person, probably 12 years, 15.
Yeah, let's do it.
You've been here a long time. Rick worked diligently on street repairs in the city, and I said over there, council next to him, we'll always street this. Everything from Zane Highway to First Street to, so Rick he's accomplished a lot in his time in city council, and especially with the safety and street repairs and safety on the street, so. Whereas the administration of the city of Martins Ferry, as well as the citizens, would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge Rick Rogers elected as fourth ward council members, and whereas Rick Rogers served on the city's council for many years, and whereas Mr. Rogers, a long-term member of the street committee, and whereas Mr. Rogers worked diligently and is a big supporter of getting repairs for local streets. He spearheaded numerous street paving projects, making travel through the town safer for both residents and guests of the community. Therefore, I, John Davies, Mayor of the City of Martins Ferry, in recognition of these, hereby proclaim Rick Rodriguez a vital public servant. His many years of dedication to the city of Martins Ferry is greatly appreciated, and we wish him the best in his future endeavors. He will be missed. In witness, therefore, I hereunto set my hand and call the seal of the city of Martins Ferry to be affixed to the 22nd day of December 2025. And I have one more today. It's a little different than the rest of them. We had a young lady, Miss Yesso. She kind of got trial by fire. One of our council members couldn't fulfill the duty, and she stepped in and fulfilled the duty. So she found out right away how everything really works, and it's a little bit different than what people actually think. So, the Office of the Mayor proclamation, whereas the administration of the City of Martins Ferry, as well as citizens, would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge Ms. Melissa Yesso, appointed by the local Democratic Party in the fall of 2025. She completed the term of retiring Councilman Ben Hyman, whereas Ms. Yesso was instrumental in bringing out of town business interests, allowing him to make a home in Martins Ferry, although it was a short term, she wasted no time making any difference. Whereas Ms. Yesso has shown dedication to the city and its citizens and will continue to be one of the city's biggest allies. Therefore, I, John Davies, Mayor of the City of Martins Ferry, in recognition and hereby proclaim Ms. Yesso a vital public servant. We thank Ms. Yesso for her hard work and her dedication. We look forward to working with her in future endeavors. In witness thereof, I hereunto set my hand to cause the seal of the City of Martins Ferry affixed to this 22nd day of December 2025.
I think a lot of people don't realize how important these jobs are and the amount of time that they spend on these jobs, answering phone calls, looking at different scenarios, different problems. All your council people do this. They let myself and Andy know about it, and we try to accomplish, whatever feat we have in front of us, no matter how great or how small it is. No problem's too small for any of these ladies and gentlemen here, and no problem's too small for us. We work for the people, that's what we do. So, other than that, I have a couple things that I'd like to bring to council's attention. I think it's gonna be important. We'll start with a sewer job down on Broadway. That turned into a major job, undermined a large section of the road where we had to shut the road down. We stopped all truck traffic. Border Patrol's doing a job down there. The hole's probably, 15 feet deep and 15 feet wide.
At least.
It ate everything out. Fortunately, the concrete was thick down there, and there was one section between the two concrete slabs that was missing, or we'd have never seen the problem. That section fell out. That job should be completed, if everything goes well, this week, and the cost of that job was just under $50,000. It's a pretty expensive job, but hopefully we're back up and running this week. Everything gets back to normal. Had a meeting earlier with the YMCA. Last fall, council agreed to let them go ahead and put on some programs down there. And it was a pretty successful operation. They are asking to pretty much run the building now. They'll pay us to run the building. I had mixed emotions about it, mixed feelings about it, because our interaction with all the kids and everybody else we have down there. And after I talked to Mr. Szymanski, he assured us that all the kids will be represented no matter what their background is or what they can afford. They're gonna be allowed to do these different programs they put on. And that kind of sold me. They'll pretty much run the whole thing from the pool to the building and run different programs pretty much daily out of there. We're hammering out the details on it. I want to make sure that was something council was on board with. January 1st, I go part-time. So I'm not gonna be able to do everything that I've done the last 6 years. So, I mean, we can't expect Andy to do all that. There's a whole lot that he does today. And then we're gonna put the added burden on him. When I leave, he's gonna pick up the responsibilities that I had, and he just can't do it all. So that's what we have on the why. And I have two more things. One, I would like to ask city council to split the safety service director, which Andy currently holds both of them jobs. I don't think, even though he probably don't agree, but I don't think it's fair to even ask one person to try to absorb all the safety service plus the duties that I've been fulfilling for the last 6 years and everything else that he's got to do, because now he's got the street, sewer, sanitation, water. He just don't have enough time to do all that. So I would ask council to split them two jobs. They are split by ordinance. Anyhow, I'm not sure if we're gonna have to recreate another ordinance because council had to vote to put them together. You may, I think if you just vote to separate them again, I think that would be all we would have to do, but Paul's on here, so I'm not 100% sure. But if council would consider that, I'd appreciate it. And then one other thing here with the splitting these two jobs, the city was really good to me when I came in. They gave me hospitalization. It was expensive. So, of course, when I go part-time, I won't have hospitalization. I have old people insurance now. So, the government gives you. So with part of that split on that job, I'd like you to see if city council would give Mr. Sutak a $10,000 a year raise to absorb these other positions. And I think, I'm not sure, but the insurance is what, Jack, 26,000 a year?
Yeah.
So you're still looking at a savings of $16,000 a year, even if he would get a raise, because he's gonna absorb a whole lot more work. So, and other than that, I have nothing, Madam President.
I would like to make a motion that we go ahead and split and to give Andy the increase.
We'll handle one at a time. A motion, Ms. Yesso, that we do split the safety service position, director position. Second by Mr. Hunker. Is there any discussion about that? Mr.
I just have a quick question. Does that mean that with the safety, are we gonna have to look for a new safety director, filling that position? Is that how
Yeah,
that works?
the mayor will appoint a new
It's an
safety
appointed
director.
position.
Or appointed under the will and pleasure? Okay. So we'll have a service and safety director again?
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Any other discussion, questions? If not, we'll have a roll call vote.
Ms. Yesso,
Yes.
Reverend Agnew,
Yes.
Mr. Schramm,
Yes.
Mr. Hunker.
Yes.
Mr. Eschman.
Yes.
And Mr. Rogers.
Yes.
That motion carries, and we have now split those two positions again. Happens from time to time over different administrations. We've had them come behind and split back out. The motion on the raise for the service director.
I'll
Ms.
make a
Yesso.
motion to give Andy the increase.
I have a motion by Ms. Yesso, second by Mr. Schramm, that we increase the service director's wage by $10,000 per year. Is there any discussion on that? If not, we'll have a roll call vote.
Ms. Yesso,
Yes.
Reverend Agnew?
Yes.
Mr. Schramm?
Yes.
Mr. Hunker?
Yes.
Mr. Eschman?
Yes.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
And that motion carries. So that adjustment will take effect in the new year.
Thank
Is
you.
there any other business? Mr. Schrein, or Mr. Eschman?
I would like to proudly make the motion to excuse Mrs. Armstrong from her final meeting.
I have a proud motion. That we excuse Mrs. Armstrong. A second by Mr. Rogers. Did I see that, Mr. Rogers? Is there any discussion? If not, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. That motion carries. Mr. Rogers?
I would like to make a motion that beginning in 2026 and 2027, that we raise the salary of council $50 per year, per month.
Motion by Mr. Rogers that the 26, 27 wage for, actually salary, for council. I'm hesitating here because this has, in the past has covered all the elected officials at the same time. So you're limiting it to, it also covered the auditor, and it covered the law director,
Then I would like to include,
the elected officials.
yes,
So your motion is to adjust the salaries of the elected officials by
Yes.
$50 per month. Okay. Do I have a second? I'll give it to Mr. Eschman. I got your last one.
Take turns, right?
Yeah. I try to spread it out. Second by Mr. Eschman. Is there any discussion? And I would address the auditor. This is okay with the budget, correct?
Yeah, it is.
For the record, I mean,
It can sustain it, yeah.
okay. I just want it for the minutes. Yes.
One question, Jack, on that, or Madam President, so that carries through their 4 years, their elected term, correct?
Two.
two. I said 26 and 27.
26 and 27, 2 years, yeah. That's council term. Any other discussion?
But like I said, what about the elected officials that are on a 4-year term?
On a 4-year term. That's true, that would be the mayor.
That'll all change. Jack and I termed up in 2 years anyhow, so that would be council's discretion at the end of the 27.
So he's
Okay,
specifying
yeah,
a 2-year.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, he's,
That's okay then.
Mr. Rogers is specifying a 2-year term. Elected officials and clerk. And the clerk. Elected officials and clerk. Any other discussion? If not, we'll have a roll call vote.
Mr. Rogers?
Yes.
Ms. Yezo?
Yes.
Reverend Agnew?
Yes.
Mr. Schramm?
Yes.
Mr. Hunker?
Yes.
Mr. Eschman?
Yes.
That motion carries and the adjustment will be handled by the auditor. For the books. Passed. Any other business?
Hey,
Yes,
this is one thing, I just want to talk to all the councilmen. It's been a pleasure working with you all. I know we have a tough job to do every day and don't always get along. And Melissa, I know we haven't heard any of you yet here. You'll be back, and I don't know how many more years I got. I mean, if you guys are old, I hate to hear what you call me, so I'll just leave it go. But it's been a pleasure working, and Christie, I can't tell you how much of a pleasure it is working with you every day. Between you keeping Jim and I straight in the meeting and sitting there talking, you're trying to shut us up to be serious and having fun. So it's been great. You've done a great job, and I'll miss seeing you. And I just want to know one thing: I don't have to be filling in for Kay anymore now that you go on, am I?
oh, absolutely.
Oh. I thought it was gonna be for you. But Merry Christmas to everybody, and thank you all.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you
Merry
very much.
Christmas.
Yes, Mr. Horde.
Thank you.
with council's approval, I allow Mr. Horde to.
Thank you. Yeah, just briefly. I'd just like to thank everyone for their dedication in service to the city of Martins Ferry. I mean, it's been very much outstanding. And those of you who'll be moving on will certainly be missed. But the positive mark that you've left it's going to have an impact for years and years to come, and very greatly appreciative of your service to the city. I'm saying that as a private citizen here and a regular attendee of the meetings, and just wanted to say thank you so very much and wish you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year as well. And thank you so much for all that you've done.
Thank you for your kind words, Mr. Horde. Thank you.
Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you. Merry Christmas. Is there any other business? If not, then I would entertain a motion.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
A motion by Mr. Rogers. Do I have a second? Second by Ms. Jessup. That we adjourn. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. And we will adjourn with a final salute to the flag.
There you go.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Don't go anywhere, Don. Hey, don't go anywhere.
You got your name.
Thanks, Lane.
Yeah, probably.